All right.
It doesn't have the ridgeline at all.
All right. So we're gonna go over here, and then it goes like up here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn my all trails on. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's walk across the rocks and be rebels.
Tips rebellious.
Okay, Stort. Not the trail yet. Yeah, whatever. Let's start now.
It's like pretty much the nicest Memorial Day weekend I've seen in years.
Ever. It's the nicest Memorial weekend in history. There's a little trail that goes down the road right here too. Oh, I've seen that before.
Yeah, it's the one that goes straight up from the intersection. Come from this direction, it does not disguise your elevation as well as from down there.
Yeah, it actually kind of saves us a little bit of elevation gain. But don't worry, we're gonna get plenty.
Those are rubber bells. Really go to the sky.
That would be sick. We're gonna do that and go all the way up to like 2 or 3 peaks at the same day.
That's the hope.
You know how blasted we're gonna be if we do that? Thought it might be chillier, so I stupidly wore pants.
Oh. Eventually you're gonna learn never to do that.
I'm gonna end up taking my knife and cutting the bottom half of my pants off.
If you get desperate, at least you know you have the option. Get some jorts going.
Really, I didn't plan that well. After our rain hike, I was like thinking it'd be colder.
Well,
it's actually perfect for shorts, and I'm in damn Levi's. I'm one of those guys I'd make fun of.
this trail is busy today.
Yeah, this is going to be the busiest we've ever seen it, I think.
I think it's at its max.
Hey, what?
It must be at its max. Like for busyness.
Yeah. Well, there's
Like
people.
by 4th of July, it'll be too hot. That's a perfect day right now.
Yeah, be Memorial.
We're gonna break away from everybody.
That's true. Oh, the lupins.
Yeah.
Hi. No cutting. No, I don't want to recommend that we cut and ruin the trails. I know, it's tempting.
Not that one. That one was slippery.
They start with a lot of energy, but then the energy is like.
Then fast.
Even Adam, are we there yet? Right?
No idea.
Getting pretty close to where we go straight.
That's what I'm thinking. I got this up too. Lupins are popping.
Yeah, they are. Makes me excited for mine.
Yeah.
Doing well.
Ah, sage. Lovely sage. No, not yet. Pretty close though. It's gonna diverge. I think we're gonna go up that hill.
I don't ever sit and eat a meal, just eating a meal. I look at my phone.
Okay, veer left. Oh yeah, feels better already. Hopefully some fool follows us not knowing where they're going.
I think if it was possible rainy day, it's today. When you see people,
You sure it's not to your left?
I don't know.
I think it's right there. And people cut across where you're at. They're both slippery. Your best way might be, oy. That rock right there wants to come out and kill someone below. Trail reparations. This boulder right here will come out and kill someone below, so don't use it. That one right there, don't touch it. I did the other foot on this one, and it felt grippier.
Okay.
But I'll get out of your way now.
And now I don't have any momentum. Why it's not marked on the trailhead map. Because it's not a very well established trail.
Well, it might be that the way you were going is the right way. Anyway,
Well,
we can
just
cut down through there to
bush.
get to it. Well, over here is where the right, a little bit more used trail I can see tracks goes. It's just that you're in shorts, so it's not as great as.
I'll be okay.
Oh, there's still trail up here, but we are going off the trail further. Yeah, that's it. It's an overlook for over here. Well, this is a new trail and we gotta discover it some way. I think we can cut across
There's a pretty
down a little
spot.
bit lower. There's a little better spot, yeah.
I know where you're.
Sorry, I shouldn't have second guessed you, because I think you were on the right one. And I sent us up like super sketch one.
See it right there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is that right here there's some
This is
good
where people
there's some good rocks for
come back down.
traversing. Yeah, you were right. Might be. I should learn to always trust Roxy's instincts. If the trail goes straight up, it's usually a bad sign.
Yeah.
You-
It seems like it's pointing not the way you're supposed to go.
You put that rock right in the path, so now no one else can follow us. It's perfect. It's a win.
Apparently there's a serious stream of people on that trail on the right. There's that one. There's a big one over there. I imagine the reservoir's full of picnickers.
And people wearing Uggs boots on their hike.
Yeah.
That's what I'd guess too.
No water, just no phone, no pockets.
Yeah. It's good, at least they're not at home just
Yeah, they're out here.
couch surfing.
I wish everyone carried water, but a lot of people hike on a whim.
Yeah. Well, and we're all kind of built differently, because some of those trail runners, they don't take anything and they do amazing.
True.
I think you can condition yourself to manage water better, but I don't know. I don't really know. It's cool up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, blazing trail when we're on our new trail again is always exciting. I love it. A lot of little purple flowers. So this is cool because we're just doing this ridge traverse here, basically flat.
We haven't reached 1,300 feet yet.
$1,800 feet.
Oh, is that what it was?
1850.
Yeah, you're right.
So, yeah, we've got a little ways to go. So I imagine that we're gonna not be on that hill, but the one behind it.
Yeah.
And on top of that.
That seems like the only way to be high enough for that number.
Yeah, and even higher, because I think that's a false summit. Because I think it walks all the way up to the cliffs where you just can't go anymore. Well, I just went through some spider webs, so I know that we're on new trail for the day. Look at this rock. It's got so many conglomerates in it. This is that Bonneville Shoreline Trail. Look at that thing. That's like a geologist study dream for this old granite. It's not really old, I guess. It's like new granite. Look at that big boulder there with the conglomerates. It's got big ones.
Definitely humidity in there. Look past.
Yeah. Okay, I've never seen this angle before.
No.
Cool. I like that. I better stand on this boulder. Hopefully it doesn't roll. There's the trail of other people. Wow, it's really beautiful.
Really good view of Houndstooth.
Yeah, there's old Houndstooth. Right there. Sticking out of the mountain like a tooth sticking out of gums. That's on the list.
Yep.
I have to summit it. It's a requirement.
I have my little binoculars.
I wanted a house in... Yeah, if you want them, you can get them. I wanted a house in that neighborhood when I was a kid. I literally used to have dreams about buying a house, like actual dreams, like recurring, that I bought a house in there. But not in my cards at this point. I swear I heard something over here.
Like, what kind of sound? There definitely could be rattlers up here.
It went. No, it didn't. It sounded like something brushing.
Something moving around.
Through the
It
leaves.
looks like we're in someone's.
Yeah, this is definitely got a lot of good cover for
Critters.
a noodle.
Well, just keep chatting, let our presence be known.
Yeah. Even though they don't have big ears, they still have ears.
And they're really tuned into their ears and like people.
Yeah, they can hear my loud voice from a mile away, hopefully.
Yeah. Say, go in your house for a minute while we go by.
Yeah, it's humidity up here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sweaty, but I'm not really like working that hard.
Yeah, it's a little bit, a touch on the hot side for this sort of humidity. Feels a little bit like hiking in San Diego.
Yeah.
These are some nice little trails, but they're definitely grabbing your legs over and over. Now I'm kind of liking my Levi's.
Little air protection.
Yeah, just you know, that way I don't worry about me, I just worry about you getting scratched.
I'm a champion at getting scratched.
Yeah, it's true. You're good at it. You're looping. Nice.
Really nice lupins.
I have a feeling this trail's not going to open up any more than what we're already at.
That's
Those
a
are
new one.
new flowers.
I don't know that one at all.
Never seen that. In all our hikes, we've never seen that flower.
It must be a short-lived, rarer bloom.
Yeah, this is super hot up here for most of the summer, right?
Oh yeah.
And no water, except the rain. Well, let's just take a second and
Appreciate where we're standing.
appreciate where we're at. Yeah. We went past a, is that a juniper?
Looks like it, yeah. It's got berries.
Yeah, that's a juniper.
We're in a
It's the only one I've ever seen on this mountain.
lupin and sage.
Ladybug is right there. Boink.
Okay, guys, doing good work out here.
Doing the hard work. Eating the mites.
Eating on my rose bush at home.
Yeah.
This is probably like an old mining trail. Just gonna go ahead and make assumptions. There's that elevation we were talking about.
Ooh. Cooled down right here though. That was great. I just got 5 degrees colder. Ugh. Oh my word, this is a little bit dry and slippy and straight up. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be butt sliding that on the way down. Yeah, we're going straight up. Now I'm seeing rocks that are more orange. There's another ladybug. Doink doink. That means we are getting into good mineral rocks. Like that one's got clear rust on it. Iron. Whew. Drinky water time. Oh. I saw this from way down below, this little stretch of dirt. Like at the parking lot.
We're both wearing pretty bright shirts, so I think people down there are seeing us. Going, what are those people doing?
Yeah, they're wondering. They don't know that we like a good steep climb. Seems like the steeper the climb, the better the view.
Yeah.
Take a break right here for a second.
Yep. People use your spot to stand.
Yeah, we're above some pine trees now.
Yeah. My head is pouring sweat.
Is it?
Uh-huh. These yellow flowers are so pretty. They make this whole trail so much nicer.
That house over there that has a barn. What the heck, man? Someone's got a lot of land right there. Have a barn.
Yeah, that's some like
Those are
old,
pretty sweet,
old property probably.
sweet locations. So this morning at 9:30, I ate a huge plate of spaghetti
Nice.
because I was hungry. Because I didn't really eat dinner last night. I had our restaurant food that we ate, and I didn't eat anything else.
I didn't really get hungry after that either.
Yeah. Then I woke up, and at 9 I started getting hungry. I thought I may as well just eat. I don't follow any rules.
Nope.
I follow what I feel like.
Spaghetti for breakfast is really better food than most breakfast food.
Yeah. Homemade sauce. And these are some of those Stonatus or whatever they're at. What are they called? Those blue ones.
Penstemon.
Penstemons. Penstemon. Huh. That's something else I haven't seen before. Little white flowers.
Like lily or iris leaves. It's interesting. Look at that barbed wire.
Oh wow. That's some old barbed wire.
Yeah.
Who the heck was fencing up here? Well, they didn't want their horses to
Run up all.
go all the way down. I guess they bring them up here and then not let them down. I don't know.
Let's see if we can find some history on this canyon now. What were they doing up here?
I think your initial guess of mining is going to be assuredly what it is. We're seeing so much quartz like that piece.
That's an awesome one.
Oh, another flower.
Ooh,
Now we're getting some
nice.
violet purple thing. Those are really gorgeous.
Might be elephant head. Do they look like small elephants?
I don't know.
Elephant's head really does look like an elephant's ears with a trunk. It's easier to identify than some.
Wow, we've seen like 3 different new species of flowers I've never seen before. Just on this little section.
Getting up here. Moving quick though.
Yeah, I'm trying not to overheat.
Yeah.
I like just going
I'm sure not helping.
slow but then stopping. We are moving kind of quick though, but there's a side trail that goes over there. Huh.
I would not be surprised if that went to an edit. That's my guess. But I'm not going to.
I wonder if there's some switchbacks that these guys have access to.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Take a look at the notes and see if there's a dotted line there.
Probably not a dotted one, even if there is a switchback, because it's
Nope.
someone's backyard through those pine trees. It's probably where young teenagers go to quote unquote be away from everyone for whatever illegal activity they might be up to. Huh. All right, well, we're about to approach the top of this knoll into a new
one.
ridgeline, flat ridgeline base. Maybe. Oh wow, that's a cool surprise view of
That's awesome.
some cliffs.
It's a really nice cliff.
You want to wait here while I go out there and climb on it?
So across the canyon you can see the Alpenbach loop and
Oh yeah,
jut-offs going up to rock climbing spots.
yeah, indeed.
Which means
See some
Temple
switchies
Quarry
up there.
is somewhere down in there.
I think it's just beyond our sight, isn't it? It's past the last houses.
Yeah. It'd be cool if we could get high enough to see it.
Yeah, I think we will be, actually. I am hoping that that's the point of this trail, is to look down into Bells and down into Little Cottonwood
Yeah.
at basically the same time. Woo!
Toasty up here.
Pretty warm. I got sweat beading down my face.
Same.
We knew this would be tough though, because we're going straight up.
Yeah, when we decided to do it.
Oh, look at the bird to your left.
Oh, hi, big guy.
What is he?
Um,
That's a vulture.
it's either a vulture or a
It looks
raven
like he's got a
of that
hunched
size.
head. He like really strong shoulders and his head's down a little too low. You hear that too?
Yeah. There's 2 more over here, so. Oh, one of those is a raptor. It had a stripe on its wing. The higher up one is not the same type of bird.
What a view of this, the whole valley from here we got already.
How cool.
How absolutely cool. The Twin Peaks mountains look so tough. Because Houndstooth's
really
pretty
not
hard
even trails on that
going up
thing.
that line. But see that little dip below Houndstooth? That spot was dead quiet. I couldn't hear a thing. I was actually not on that ridge. I was on one you can't see behind it.
Yeah, but right about there.
But it was dead quiet.
Crazy.
But as soon as you go across the ridge, you hear all the city traffic again.
Well,
Crazy.
I have a cold applesauce packet in my pack for you and I.
Oh yeah?
Too hot. I got the electrolyte one again.
Ooh.
Figured.
You grabbed 2 of them?
Yep. Figured today's a good day for that.
Yeah, probably. I'm doing pretty all right at this point though.
Yeah.
So we're still good. These are some interesting rocks. This is like a gray crumbly slate. Not in granite up here.
Got to say the Gatorade powder, pretty good. You can make it a lot weaker.
So that must be where people try to work their way down to that rock. Your hat?
I thought I saw a bug on my hat, but
Probably did and it flew
off.
away.
Yeah. Just want to make sure I didn't have a spider on top of my head.
Yeah. You can always ask and I'll look for a nominal fee. Give me $5.
So that ridge is the one that is cupping in the trail over there.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's indeed, we could almost see the reservoir if we could just see through that boulder.
We just cut a big tunnel. Oh, look, there's an Indian paintbrush. First one of the year.
Oh yeah. Look at that. Neon red.
Start seeing a bunch of
We're really nailing the wildflowers on this trail.
We're doing pretty good. We just keep learning and then go out here and apply it.
More of that violet.
That is such a pretty flower.
It is.
And that right there is so pretty together. Little bluish moth too.
I was gonna almost land on the flower I was looking at. All right.
Nature rewards you for your work.
Look at that. That's so pretty. That blue on those is just like a purple and blue azure.
Amazing blue purple mix or marbling.
It's super vibrant too. It's a not subdued at all. It's very sharp.
Yeah. Oh, now we're getting up where we can maybe be able to see over that ridge.
Oh yeah.
Not quite yet, but we're really close. Saw a lizard.
Is that a juniper? I don't see any berries on it. That's like just a.
It's got a berry right here.
It does. Huh.
Must be in a different stage. Hey, come back and look at this. Is that not a bone? That's got to be a bone.
Yeah, that's a bone.
What in the world kind of bone is it? We're going to be archaeologists trying to figure that out. Go with like animal pelvic.
Well, it better not be human.
We got problems if it's human.
Yeah, I think it's pelvic. but I don't know off the top of my head. Yeah, good picture. Good idea. Yeah, it's definitely, if you ask me, that means coyotes were running around with some bones in their mouths.
Yeah. Well, we'll keep our eyes open for more bones since now we know there's at least that much up here.
Yeah, good spotting. Good job, Hawkeye. Roxy's the Hawkeye of the group. That's coyote Ploppy.
Are you gonna taste it and see if it was eating animals?
It's eating apples or animals, I don't know. Yes, I'm not gonna taste it today, but maybe, well, maybe on the way back.
Yeah, that's all. This is kind of a surprising spot. Under trees.
Nice
That's
piece
not
of
bone,
quartz.
it's quartz.
Yeah, it was so white, I thought it was bone at first, but it was quartz.
To the coyotes that are out here, we are also here.
Hey, yo. You don't want to mess with me, I got a big knife.
I got pepper spray.
Do you?
I do.
All right.
All my keys. That's why there's no bolt.
Woo.
That shady spot is pretty uphill.
This whole hike is uphill except that flat at the start. Oh yeah. But we knew that.
Yep.
1,850 feet up in a mile and 1.6 miles. Oh, I need that wind from that ridgeline. That's good. That helps cool me down. It got swampy in there.
Yeah. Pretty dang close to seeing over that ridge.
Now we can see all the way past downtown, all the way out to the Ochre,
GSO.
all the way out to the point of the mountain to go to Utah
Really, we can see the
Valley.
mountains way past the Ochres out west and south.
Yeah,
One's on the other side of Utah Lake.
yeah, it's quite a view.
Cool place we live.
There's that bird. Yeah, 2 of them, 3,
4.
4. All right. Look at them.
They must have their eyes on something.
They're just sitting there circling some. There's some little kid over there on the trail. The mom let little Jimmy wander off, and you found a feather?
Big one.
Whoa, dude. Brandon wants.
It's just plant stuck to it, not flesh.
Wow. How cool is that? Good. Once again, eagle eye.
It's my job. Out here to be
That's amazing.
observant. That's a cool one. I've never seen one like that.
Yeah, I've never seen one like that either. It's almost like a tail feather. Doesn't that look like a tail feather because it's
Yeah.
flat and broad at the top?
Oh, our bird friend just flew by. It was a raven.
Oh,
Over there. Yep.
yeah.
Catch him on camera.
Oh, I did not, but
Caught him with your eyes.
I'm trying to make sure I don't lose this feather. The
Need me to
magpie one,
it?
I lost the magpie one.
Oh.
Yeah.
The pocket you can put it in.
I got it. It's right here by my face.
Alright.
I'll take off my pack when we have a good spot and zip it. Good eyeballs though. Spotting a sweet feather. I love a good feather.
Really good rock out here.
Oh my word. This is a hot section.
It's so hot.
That's a huge piece of quartz right there.
Yeah.
Crumbly, crumbly.
Shattering.
Coyote scat, as they say.
Yep. Seeing that.
Just remember, the hike down's gonna be way easier.
Yep. Except that one spot.
No, we don't have to do that. We go the way you went. It's gonna be easy. Is that an egg? An eggshell?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was a hawk.
That was a red tail.
Yeah. There's more of that eggshell.
That might be where the red tail's talking.
Look at these bluebell, whatever they are. Nice. This section's pretty amazing foliage. Quite thick.
If you want the world to be more interesting and cool, you have to learn more about the world.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. If you think that the world's boring, it's because you have left your mind boring. And if you don't have anything in your mind, everything's going to seem boring. But if you start to study and pay attention.
This trail could be super boring, except that we're making an effort to learn about the plants and the rocks and the birds.
Ooh, that breeze. I need more of that.
Yeah, that's so good.
When I hiked up Houndstooth in the morning on my own, I forgot to tell you I found a broken tip of a deer antler, a double tip,
Cool.
about that long.
You can see the trail down there now.
Oh yeah, there it is. We're probably pretty close to being able to see the reservoir.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Heck yeah, you can see it. It's just a touch.
Just the edge of it.
Way down there. How cool. I left the antler there though because I figured I don't want it.
No.
It's broken. Let someone else discover it.
Yeah. Same with that bone we passed.
When I went to Joe's Valley by myself in that hot summer I've told you about, there was basically the bottom hip and legs of an elk that was just sitting at one of the campsites.
It's kind of wild.
Yeah, like some coyotes had just been dragging it all over that area.
There's the birds again above us. Flying up above me.
Oh, yeah, there he is. Woo.
Hot spot again. Now we can see the reservoir quite well.
Yeah. So it didn't really occur to me until this second that putting the reservoir in there, because that one's not the normal one, that one's the one they built,
Yeah, it's
that
man-made.
they cut half that hill. That's why it's like that,
Yeah,
in order to build it right.
you can hear the water roaring in there.
Yeah. If we were by it, I'd stick my head in it.
Yeah,
Let me just jaunt on down there real quick. There's more of those. We saw some of those early on.
I don't know what they're called.
Little purple and almost white purple, delicate, 5-petaled little guys. Well, I can't believe you found that cool tail feather. Really, I love when there's some bonus to the hiking, like finding something cool or
Yeah.
seeing an animal that,
Treasure hunting.
yeah, seeing vultures or a golden eagle or something. It's always fun.
Oh, the breeze.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. He's flying right over there.
Yeah, look at him. He's big. Oh, right over us.
Oh, underneath this
Look at
too.
right by us.
Oh, yeah. So it's ravens. They're not vultures.
Wow. Raven. Please, please.
Please don't go poop on me.
That's
That'll
a
ruin my
pretty,
day.
aggressive message if you do, fella.
A raven is smart enough. I could see him doing that on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, hey,
Screw you.
buddy,
Get on ya.
I got a surprise for you, pal.
That breeze is
Yeah, that breeze is
woo,
really good.
getting really hot there because it was just
Sweltering.
blazing there for a minute.
Good thing is we've been doing enough uphill that my legs actually don't feel any issue here. It's just all heat. Heat, heat, heat. The heat's what gets you.
Does for us at least.
There's a little side jump, but it looks kind of sketchy. And
Goes over to that.
yeah, and I want to just keep going up anyway.
Didn't have fly.
Ah. That's not fun.
We've really never had issues with biting flies.
One of those horse flies. Look at him go. Yeah, flies just landed on my ear, the little mother father. We are going up.
Yeah, but the reservoirs were way more visible.
Yeah. Let's see where we're at on our trail. 1 mile in.
It's not that much further to go then. Hi. Sorry. Not trying to swear on your video.
It's all right. I just have to catch it and mute it. If I were a rattlesnake, I'd be chilling way lower where the water is. Look how close.
Wow. That was incredible.
That's too brown to be a raven.
That one was a vulture. I think we're getting,
They must like these cliffs.
yeah,
Because I think we're above some huge cliffs.
yeah.
Like
Well, we saw them earlier.
20 feet down
We're
there.
above them now.
I think it's a precipitous drop.
Yeah. If we think about it, when we get done, drive a little bit up Little Cottonwood just to see the cliffs that we were
Yeah,
standing on top of.
it's a good idea. Yeah, this is great because I think we're never gonna see this section of the mountain the same again. From down below, we're gonna be like, yeah, okay, right.
It's gonna be way more visible.
I remember climbing up that. How could I forget? It was a tough hike.
Sure is.
Short and difficult. little too swampy and humid. This would be way better to do when it's 55 degrees.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't bring my little fan. Now I better look at my battery. Let's see where I'm at. 52%. Okay. All right. Yeah, there's definitely thick foliage in this section. It's quite incredible, really. Whew. Come on, breeze, blow. I need you. Another uphill coming up. What am I talking about? It's all uphill.
Yeah.
Oh, give me that breeze. And take my shirt off and my pants. You're gonna see me hiking in boxers. There's no one else up here. I'm gonna hike in underwear.
That's a burner.
Yep. Straight up. There's the reservoir.
The brakes aren't really very relaxing when you're standing on that angle.
Yeah, one of your legs stays burning. There's an angle for you. Maybe chill on that turn.
Look this guy in the way.
There he is. He's gonna fly right by us.
Yeah, that's a vulture. Naked head.
He's just fine flying right by us.
Yeah.
He has zero concerns that we're in danger. So we came down from that trail all the way, then over there, and then down by that white streak of granite down there all the way.
Yeah,
You can see your car.
from here.
We said that at the same time.
They're doxing me. They're gonna know what car I drive.
More of these birds, they really love these cliffs. Look at that one. That's a, he was doing like a dive and I went up. Wow, there's 4 of them right in front of us. Look at him kind of dive.
Wow.
Oh wow, he's 100% threatening that vulture. Maybe there's an egg or something that.
There's another one under. Right.
Oh wow, there's another type of bird that flew right by us too. Well, that's cool. These birds are an unexpected spectacle.
Getting up to look a vulture in the eye.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up calling this Vulture Peak. Look how many vultures are up there.
Vulture Ridge. Pretty cool name.
Yeah, Vulture Ridge. Excuse me. Oh, there's no excuse for me. Oh. I hear the river again, nice and easy. Sounds like it's not even that far away. The way the sound travels up here.
Yeah. There's the,
Really good shot of the trail
yeah.
and the reservoir. Little tiny flies
Yeah, they're annoying.
bugging us.
It's moving way more than they probably need to be.
Yeah. I actually think I would like some rain now.
That would be really nice.
Get rid of the flies and cool us down. I'll take being soaking wet. So when we walked down there, I've looked up here and had no idea that there was actually a trail. Definitely never saw anyone on it.
No, it's super unpopular, I think. See flecks of silver in some of this rock.
Yeah, this rock right here looks like super good mining rock. There's got to be some good quartz veins
Try to find a nugget.
in here. All right, be careful in this little slippy section.
Alright.
Nice and slow steppies. Wow, look at that cedar just holding on.
Good golly. We got a lot of uphill left still.
Yeah, you said we're almost done, but we're not.
Yeah, almost done in mileage, no elevation.
Yeah, well, half mile of trail when we said that, but we had about 800 feet of elevation to go still.
Yep.
But that's not bad, we're getting there.
So, you know how to manage.
Yeah, if you look at a trail like that and you go, oh my god, it's gonna take forever, but if you just don't think about it, you go up there, then there, and then there, and then there, and then there.
It doesn't take that long to do 10 steps. So.
Yeah, and then you get done before you know it, and you're like, oh, okay, well that wasn't that bad.
Strip of rock that we walked through. Really cool.
Yeah, this is definitely the ridgeline. This section has pretty steep on both sides, but yeah, you can tell the line of the water is that first row of pine trees.
Or it's thick.
Where, yeah, they're all drinking that river. I like this section though, it's really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hot, but it's cool. You texted me. I hadn't looked at my phone for like an hour. When I first saw it, I was like, oh man, I left Roxy hanging for like an hour. And then I looked and it was only like 3 minutes.
It wasn't hard at all.
It was all just luck. The good thing is this isn't like so scary that if you slip, you die. It's just like kind of slip.
Yeah, just walking kind of slow so it's not scary.
Yeah, I'm trying to go slow so I don't overheat more than anything.
That's what I'm thinking, feeling. This is really good for us to do some heat training even though it sucks.
Yeah, this rock has a lot of silver flecks in it. Here, I'll go a little further so you can rest your footsie. See this cedar? You know, old-time miners cut that.
Oh, for sure.
And they couldn't get through the big chunks and didn't care. They took that and made a fire. They had to have. Who else would do that?
Yeah.
That's just so reminiscent of what Alta's miners did.
It's part of why so many of our trails are so hot.
When we're down there next time, see the people, I want you to help me remember this stump. Because I think we're gonna see him. We're gonna be like, there's big old gray.
We'll take a picture of the spot.
I think he's big old gray. That's his name. All right.
Upsy-daisy.
A cricket? What the heck? I never heard a cricket on a hike. Is it a cicada? Is that what's going on?
I can't spot it.
It sounds like it's way over there.
It's right here. But his camera was working.
One little step at a time, up the mountain we climb. We're going up the hill real slow, but we're gonna get there. Heidi, heidi, ho. I just made that up. Did it work? Sound like an old-time miner song.
Old miner song by Ridgeline.
V-Link, that's my club name. DJ. Because last night I was showing my kids my DJing skills on my broken Juno G Roland keyboard. It would just change tempo automatically for no reason.
Whatever it wants, it's haunted.
It would do a metronome that would never stop. And then all of a sudden it would stop. And we couldn't figure out why. Whoa. Going up a slippery slope. That's a big juniper.
Yeah, it is. Big old gnarly trunk.
Big old gnarly grandpa up here. Look at that. I haven't seen one that big in I don't know how long.
He's not around here.
That thing is wild. I don't think I've ever seen a juniper that's just quite so gnarly. That thing is amazing.
Real gnarliness.
Yeah, this whole trail is rugged as stuff right here.
So this descent is gonna be kind of a bucket. Well, there's those cliffs that the vultures must live near.
Yeah. Or they like to find the little rodents next to, I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows where those vultures live, huh? Yeah, this is some real loose dirt. I never seen a bug like that. It was red and black and fuzzy and went into that.
I saw a couple of those on this trail. I don't know what they are either. They look like bumblebees without wings.
Yeah, it did. It looked like a bee without wings. A lot of this trail looks worse than it is. Once you put your foot on it, it's not too bad.
Mostly because it's hot.
Oh, I know. My main motivation now is just
So close.
is that I don't want to do this again.
Yeah. That's
So-
what Ranger West.
Yeah. We just have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more bends and then we're done. Or something like that.
Alright. Well, we're done when we're at the top, I think.
Not a problem. We just keep taking breaks and having drinks.
Yep.
We haven't even had an applesauce. That's gonna give us wings. Going up the mountain real slow. When I'm home, I'm gonna get down low. Going up a slippery slope. One step at a time. Falling is a nope. Ooh. I like to sing stupid songs when I'm in pain from heat or whatever. It gets me through. Ugh. Yeah.
You end up going into like really weird mental places, like compartmentalizing the heat and the cardio.
That's the song. Is that what you're saying? Why I sing my song?
Yep.
Yeah, because it makes me start to think about a lyric instead of the heat. Or that I'm going straight up a hill that seems to never end.
Well, it seems like it's gonna end now. You know, obviously we're not going to a peak, so it won't really be the end, but it'll be the end of the trail.
We're 75% of the way through, distance-wise. So it seems like we're closer to the end than we are, but we're also pretty far.
That's always how it goes.
The best thing about this trail so far, not one of those million people down low
True.
is with us.
No one wanted to come up here with us.
No. I didn't think it was a trail till you showed me. We walked by that, it looks like just a steep deer trail. I never would have come up that if I didn't see that it was actually a designated trail. Literally, the last time we were on the Bell Canyon trail below to the waterfall with Lizzie, and I pointed up here and said, we should go on a hike on that ridge someday. I'll bet you some crazy guy's done that before.
Now we know where the trail is, and here we are.
I think it's 2 weeks later, and here we are. A week and a half later. Stand of pine trees in front of us. That's unexpected.
Interesting.
Bless you.
Thank you.
That's a very dead pine. Some sweet peas, first ones we've seen on this.
I saw one way back to the beginning, but
Oh really?
it was way
I
back.
missed it. I'm gonna have another sip.
Yeah.
Sippy. Like the cat.
Yep, still got a lot more of this to go.
It's nothing. If it was a hike down on the flat park or something, we'd rip around it in about 8 minutes. It's not a long distance as much as it's just that we got to do up Stairmaster upwards the whole way. Phew. You do about 10 seconds of those, and you want to take a little break so you don't overheat.
Yeah, that's the main issue. Just so hot.
Yeah.
But we're getting to where we can almost look houndstooth in the eye.
Yeah, this is pretty similar to the Houndstooth hike. It might actually be a little harder. I feel like Houndstooth had some, up to where we got, it was all uphill, but after that it had some sections that actually kind of meandered. It actually gets way better after the section where we had to get turned around with that mud. It's a lot like how this section is like so much nicer to hike through than some of the other bits. It's a nice boulder. Look at that orange lichen.
Very nice.
Mama lichen. Or dad, I guess, because I'm the dad, but whatever. You know what I mean. Yeah, I really wish there was a drift of snow right here. Did you bring any frozen water?
Yeah.
Hold it against your face.
I don't understand out here in the heat. We gotta keep moving. It's like way worse here.
I don't know, it feels kind of hot everywhere. It's still in the sun.
It's in the big pocket. The apple sauces are right next to it. Pull those out too.
On the well, thank you, little missy.
Eyes.
Thank you, little missy. That was good. Wolf that down.
Not sponsored, but wouldn't mind being sponsored.
Hint, hint.
Hit us up, go squeeze.
Ah. Want me to put that in your back pocket?
Nah, I'm just putting it in my left pocket's always in trash.
Want me to hold this and you dump it? Not a lot,
No.
but better than nothing. Baby Arthur, killing it. You gonna hold it?
Yep.
Hold it to cool down. I'm doing okay. Yeah, it is. It's the best view we've had ever. 100%. I've never seen that slope. Okay. Sorry, I was just thinking I now check my my camera battery here. That's right there. Woo! Could definitely use some wind. check my battery real quick. I think I need to change it. And I'm in business again. I can't believe we saw such a cute little rabbit. We've never seen one of those on any of our hikes.
I feel like we should get.
He was just chilling right there.
Vest
like-
to put in the freezer.
Do what?
But I feel like we should get a cooling vest that you put in the freezer before we go out.
Ah, something that can actually have water in it.
Yeah, keep us cool.
And it's
we
ice
can
at
drink
first.
it after if it was really well designed.
It's like in Dune, they have the still suits that are full of water.
And View Up Bells is really cool.
Yeah. I mean, someday we're gonna have to climb that steep.
Yeah.
We're gonna be like, dude, we can see down to that other ridge trail. Can't believe we saw a little rabbit. That was so cute.
That's probably what those vultures want to find.
Uh-huh.
Poor little guy.
Yeah, he's got his work cut out. Keep those ears working. It'd be so scary living up here.
It would be.
Being a little rabbit and never feeling safe. Spooky. When we're doing this kind of trail, it's awesome because we're making a lot of ground on that mileage distance that we need to do.
It's true. It makes it not feel as painful.
Yeah, if every step is a step up, then it's very painful. But then you get a stretch like this and it's pretty sweet. This is pretty nice in here. Actually, all these oaks. Like we're in a much larger oak forest than 300 yards back where it was just like little dwarfs.
It's interesting. You would think it would be the other way around.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's just about water retention. At the end of the day, this dirt must hold water better. Hey, what's this? Something's been digging with a rock. A human? Some human did that and said, this is as far as I got. Or a Yeti, I don't know.
Can't prove it wasn't Bigfoot.
Yeah, I mean, it most likely was. We have 0.16 miles left.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, we're pretty close. I think it gets pretty thick when you get up close to the cliff because the cliff provides so much shade for water retention in this section.
Yeah.
Let's see if I'm right. Never been here, so I don't really know. I just know what I looked at on the map. I looked at an overhead view of it on Google Maps. It looked like it's pretty thick up here. Good hiking, Roxy.
It's hard hiking.
I'm glad that you can do it with a smile and just push through it. That's the #1 skill that hiking translates into life. I really think so.
Melting my ice really quickly.
Well, it's good. That's what it's for. So you can see on Houndstooth where we're equivalent. There's still quite a bit more to do. So I think houndstooth's probably a little harder than this.
Yeah.
But the heat is the worst factor because my legs actually are not being totally destroyed. I've had a few moments where they get a little burny, but most of it's been fine. It's that I have a hot head and a hot chest.
Yeah, my head is really hot.
Oh, wind, please. Just a little bit of that wind felt so good. If you could see us both on infrared right now, we'd be like bright red. Wow. There's a shot of Bell's Bowl.
We're at 1,600 feet. So.
Yeah, we.
Still have some climbing.
Yeah. Indeed.
It's like 0.1 miles, 200 feet.
So that means in 500 feet of horizontal, we have to go up 200 feet of vertical. Look how pretty this is. Those look like dandelions, but they're not.
No, they're prettier.
They are, they're more delicate.
Dandelions.
This is actual grass. That's unexpected. Didn't think we'd be walking through a wildflower grassy oak forest.
No.
Holy smokes.
Oh, hello. I think we have to get to the top of that thing.
Well, the one in front of us, but not the one behind it.
Yeah.
One behind it's the cliffs.
Yeah.
That's how close we are. Holy smokes, look at this. This is a view.
So we're gonna start getting some reward here though.
Wow. So there's the church vault down there. Oh, excuse me, down there.
Wild, man.
See little cottonwood. I've never seen the road from this sort of perspective.
You can see.
You can watch it wind all the way up to Tanner's Flat, basically.
You can see that little cottonwood is not too small from here.
You can see the Temple Quarry is down there below us because there's the power plant. There's the little dirt area.
Yeah. That actually gives you a really good perspective on how long that trail is.
Yeah, no wonder it takes a while. It's an easy trail, but it's
long.
It's long,
takes a couple
yeah.
hours 'cause it's so long.
Yeah, it keeps going and going. We're gonna be on top of this mountain not that long, Roxy.
I know.
Within 10 minutes.
This view is helping motivate.
Yeah, we're getting close because I can see the cliffs now is like huge. I love to be able to see our final goal here.
Like
Plus we're getting insane views of,
both sides are starting to become super amazing.
yeah. That Bell's Canyon side, I've never really considered those couloirs before and how gnarly they are.
You can't see them from down at the bottom. Those
Yeah.
ones are really too
That one's
high.
really gorgy.
Yeah.
That's like just such a cut.
That one might turn into a waterfall in July.
Think of how gnarly that must feel if you were standing on top, like just so straight down. Scary. Well, I can't believe we saw a bun too. That's the
Little
highlight.
bunny
Whoa!
we've never seen.
I got caught by a.
That was a whipper.
I got caught by a.
All right, we're
trick.
gonna be down for a minute. That means we're gonna have to really go up.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of a saddle.
This is what we've been training for, is stuff like this.
Yep. Oh, that's awesome.
I'd say the applesauce definitely like
That perked you?
evened me out a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna have another sip of water real quick.
A little sugar, a little bit of electrolytes.
Yeah, I've got more electrolytes too. Well, I got those weird little packets we can try.
Oh, those weird jellies.
Yeah, they might be amazing, so you never know.
Taste all right now.
And then I brought 2 fruit bars, so if you want a fruit bar, you can have one whenever you want.
All right. I didn't really restock my snacks, so they're amazing.
Look at this little pleasant little meadow section where it's actually kind of flat and grassy and nice. Wow. Okay, let's see. Where did I put those is the big question. Go ahead and take whichever one you want. You can even have both of those. Let's do one at a time.
Just knowing what flavor you got.
I don't even look at the flavors because they're always...
You just like them both.
Yeah.
I like raspberry lemonade a little bit more, so that's why I'm fishing it out.
Chandler said that she saw them on sale, and so she said if she sees them on sale, she gets them because they're like half the price.
That's nice.
Yeah, she's the most thoughtful person I think I've ever met. She's constantly trying to find things to buy me. I said that I was tired of cleaning my phone, and she went and bought me some little wipies for it that are reusable. You know, I just mentioned something and she goes out and hunts it down. It's very nice.
Alright. We got one more hill to climb. And I think we're really going to be done with this trail.
No.
So,
These flowers are great. This section is, oh wow, look at that cliff too. That's cool.
yeah.
Don't see that in your backyard.
You don't really ever get to see that one because it's way up here.
Yeah.
Work for these.
Yeah, these are exclusive views. You have to be willing to put up. They're not dandelions. They just look like dandelions, but they're not. They're a little bit broader leaves.
Both.
Petals. You saying you saw a real dandelion too?
Yeah. There's a big patch of them.
Oh.
You'll see them on the way down.
Yeah. I like this grove.
This is cool.
This is actually not oppressive, deadly, horrible heat.
No.
It is still uphill though.
Yeah. I was just taking a picture. You're like 5 steps ahead of me, but you're standing 5 feet above me.
Yeah, it's something else. This is what makes us animals, Roxy.
Yeah.
This makes it so our legs are just so much better for the next hike, because somewhere last year, sometime around Lake Mary and Lake Catherine, Lake Martha and Lake Catherine, we decided we should do peaks. And ever since then, we've been going straight up mountains.
Yeah.
Our hikes used to be like we would avoid that.
The water hikes for like the first 2 months of the year. Now we're doing anything we can.
We really are. In my mind, I'm like, oh, I want to do that peak. I want to do that peak. Oh, I want to do that peak.
Yeah.
And every
I have to go back and do church fort.
Yeah, I know. We are.
So that one's like not even bad. It's just the other direction from Granger.
Yeah, I don't know if it's about the same distance at the end of the day or where it is.
I think it's as high.
Seemed like it wasn't quite as bad. How pleasant is this? Look at these flowers. We're like in an amazing forest flower grove. I did not know it was this thick up this high.
No.
I thought it'd be rocky, craggy right here.
I thought we might be getting totally destroyed with heat at the end.
Me too, and this is like the best section we've had so far. Ah, and a little breeze in it too. All the pollen from all this forest is making you sneeze.
It is. I think these are all little wild roses.
Kind of look like it. I don't know. But this section is thick. I'm just like kind of blown away. Don't touch these things in case there's any poison ivy. I don't want you. Just try to keep your feet in the middle.
Yeah, try not to rub my legs on all the peanuts.
Because this definitely seems like it'd be a poison ivy section. Poison ivy is like, I watched a thing where it's kind of like imagine if you rubbed Vaseline on your leg. Like you can get it off of your leg, but you have to kind of act like it's an oil that you're like wiping off. It won't wash off. So you have to use like toilet paper and just like scrape it off a little bit at a time.
Interesting.
Whew. You good?
Yep, got my cooling going.
You got it in your shirt. That's amazing.
It's helping. It really is. That's why I was saying that thing about the cooling vest.
I think you're onto something where
Your core.
you need a vest where you can put your water bottles right on the back and right on the chest.
Yeah.
And even like maybe a pocket that can go across the neck. Like kind of how you are, where you're just kind of right about there. And you can drink them as they cool. Instead of just wasting the cooling power, they're going into your body.
Water. This is hardcore.
This reminds me of one of those Brighton peaks that we did after Pioneer Peak.
Brighton Peak is a lot like this. Whew.
Oh, I'm burning, but I'm gonna go to the top. I'm almost there. Oh. Whoa. That was steep. Ah, flat. That was a butt kicker.
That was. Look at that guy. That is a really pretty flower.
Well, it's easy.
I don't know. It's speckled.
I'll use a stick. I don't want to touch it.
Oh, video. What are you doing?
I don't know, I've never seen that. It's like the 5th new flower I've never seen on this hike. So those are the dandelions that you're talking about. Yep.
That is like the prettiest flower I've ever seen in the wild.
You got a good picture of it? Oh wow. What a great picture you got of it too.
I had to fight for it.
It's like a speckled toad lily, except it's different. But it's got that mottled look.
My first thought is it looks like an orchid.
Yeah, it might be a wild orchid. See, I've seen these and I keep not mentioning them. These little white guys, I've never seen those before either.
We've seen them once or twice this year.
Oh, we have?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I didn't remember that, but they seem new. They're new enough. Now that's a new one too, isn't it? These white
Yeah, I don't think you've seen
ground covers.
Getting close.
That's how I was feeling. So I don't know how far we are, but it's got to be just around the next bend.
It always is. Look how far we've come into the little pond.
Wow.
Now we're really starting to look at Houndstooth's ridgeline.
That bird is on top of that pine tree.
Mm-hmm.
I want more of that wind that just hit. It stopped too quick. I'm seeing a lot of deer tracks. Should have packed a 45-pound backpack and come up here and slept overnight.
You definitely could. I mean, you're allowed.
No, it does not seem nice. There's no flat spots. There's no like river or anything.
I feel like you're sleeping back in the middle of the trail where you can find a flat spot.
We're even with that horrible gorgy gash in the rock. It's in there deep enough that the snow's still there. It's kind of crazy. And we're over here, we can hear sirens from the city. The city life still invading us. What a great view of Dimpledale.
Dimpledale is completely visible.
It's good that they left that chunk without houses.
I say the same. It's a really good wild space.
That bird is letting us know. All right, about to go over another ridgeline and see what our next
See if there's
challenge is.
another one. Another one.
Wow. Wow, we're starting to get insane views.
We're gonna get some really good reward right here.
Wow.
Oh my God, the little cottonwood cliffs are so cool.
We're like on top of the world up here.
Oh my word. This spot is incredible.
You can hear the waterfall. I'm gonna get a shot of you over there. Linger for a second. Make a cooler body posture. Power. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about.
So, you can see down where the pipes are on the LCC. Oh, there's one of the birds.
Yeah. Hey, we're above you now, pal.
What do you think of that, huh?
Think we could throw... No, you shouldn't. I don't want to give anyone ideas. Well, anyone watching this isn't that stupid. If you threw a rock from here, it could cause major damage down there. It's weird to think about. Like you could accidentally kick a rock from here. And...
I think I can see where the trail is. I gotta see if those are people moving or not. No, I'm wrong. No, maybe. Either way, this spot's incredible and has just made this trail like so epic.
Yeah, it's like kind of creepy because we're on a 15-foot wide ridge.
We are, but it's so wide it doesn't feel scary, it just feels epic.
Well, that seems scary.
So maybe just that one spot then.
Just, well, this looks a little scary to climb up.
Climbing up there. We don't have to do that if it's feeling like it's beyond our comfort level. Down in the canyons, there's got a neon truck.
It's just
This
if
might
my...
be where All Trails comes at the end. It does. This is up to us if we want to go that way.
It just turns into much more rock climbing like that.
Yeah, okay. Well,
So I think this is the end of the trail.
it is.
Unless you
All
want
Trails
to...
says we're done here.
Alright, you don't want to clamber up?
You think it's worth it?
I don't know. Only for another 20 feet.
Cottonwood that he put down here?
Probably not. No, I think that's the best viewpoint. Unless you go all the way up to that next spot, and I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna walk over here real quick. Just a couple more feet, okay? And then it clambers up there. All right, you could probably keep clambering up a little ways longer, but I think it's essentially just the same as this.
Yeah.
Although I don't know, you might be able to get a better view of the waterfall. Who knows? But clambering up all this stuff is not the funnest, because it's like, well, if I slip, then it's gonna suck.
Yeah.
Oh, I've actually got a good rock to sit on. Okay, well, that's it.
We did it.
We did it.